welcome back to the madness. It is Monday. Okay, so I just had the scariest thing ever happen. So I'm pulling out of the driveway and I went to go take a sip of my drink. So I use this oh god, what is this called? Simply Matter cup. You get it off of Amazon. It like seals the cap on the top, like screws on, and you basically can't spill this. You could through the straw if you tipped it upside down, but yeah. But what I love about it is it keeps your drink ice cold. I can put ice in it in the morning, at night, and then when I wake up in the morning, it still has ice. Even in this heat, my ice doesn't melt. So, anywho, right? Who cares about that? So I went to go take a sip real fast, and I saw the biggest. It was about the size of a quarter, and I think it had babies in it. This brown, brown, tan, copper, more like a copper looking freaking spider crawling on my cup. So of course I panic. And when I see a spider, I run. But I knew I had to deal with it. So I jumped out of the car, almost forgot to put it in reverse. Which, yeah, that was scary in itself. I was halfway out of the car and the car started rolling backwards. So like, no, wait, we gotta put this in park. So then it went between my seats. And like, there's no way that I can freaking deliver today, knowing that there's that spider. And he's a fast spider too. That spider in my car. So I'm like looking, and finally he comes out and he goes on the front, like where you slide your car back and forth, those brackets. He started walking across those, and the second he went on my mat, I killed the sucker. And I hit it about 4 or 5 times. But I was still not going to take the chance, so I got a tissue and I threw him out the window too. So now there's a tissue in my yard with guts on it. But do I care? No. I littered in my own yard. It's okay. Excuse me. Then I told John, I called him right away. I told him what happened. And I'm like, and by the way, there is a tissue on the grass with spider guts. And he's like, okay. Because if I don't tell him, then I'll get a call. Hey, do you know why there's a tissue just thrown on our lawn by where your car was? Okay, so what did I do this weekend? John goes, well, at least now you're awake. Oh, yeah, honey, I am awake. I'm wide freaking awake. So, I made another decision. So now I have to go through all my freaking patterns that I've cut fabric for, which is a pain in the ass, but I don't care. Because, I'll admit it, I'm spoiled. I don't like doing paper charts. And if they won't go into Pattern Keeper, they're not going in my stash. I like to be able to pick up a project, bring up Pattern Keeper, and do it. So, yeah. I already had the UFO 1 from what I was supposed to start this weekend. Sorry, my brain was like, what did you do back? What? I don't know what you did. What did you do? Which, when I started really looking at the pattern, I'm like, I don't even really, it's not like like, oh my God, I have to do this one. It was Stitchy with the Housewives, and To All a Good Night. And all it is it's houses. I didn't even like the shape of the trees, because I'm a tree person. I love doing trees, houses. Well, there's quite a few things I love, but I was like, oh, I don't even care for these trees. So, yeah. So I got rid of that. What is this guy doing? He's got wood and he's... Oh, I see. He's part of the landscaping people. I'm like, I don't know, can you see him? You're going to see him in a second. See the guy in the green running? He has a whole bunch of twigs in his arms. Well, they're quite big branches, but that's what they're doing. They're picking up all the branches. Like, what are you doing? Running down the street with sticks. I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out. Yeah, so I started all the projects. The only thing I haven't done is I didn't put any stitches in Oh Christmas Tree. And I'm not even going to sweat about it, because what was it, last week? I put in, or 2 weeks ago, I put in stitches for Oh Christmas Tree. So it did actually get worked on in July. So I'm sticking with that. Oh boy. What did I work on this weekend? I finished 'Tis the Season. That was Saturday. Sunday, I started Sampler Santa, I think it's called. I keep saying Christmas. Sampler Santa. I had 200 stitches in that last night when I went to bed. That was my last one to start. So when I went to bed, that's when I planned on starting that one. Which, oh my gosh, thank God I didn't, well, I was going to say didn't start it last night, but I did. That one was so much fun to stitch on. It was hard to put down, but I have earlies this morning, so I had to get to work early. And I knew if I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning, it wouldn't be good. I mean, I did stay up later than I really wanted to, but it was so much fun. I was listening to Harry Potter again and just stitching. I just wanted something in the background playing where I didn't have to concentrate. So I started the first book over again. Yay! And I like singing at night, saying, Toby, you go listen to Harry Potter? I find I sleep better if I listen to it before I go to bed, instead of all this law and crime and, yeah. Ooh, it's getting stuffy in here. Yeah, so I can't remember what I worked on Friday, which is really, like, baffling me. Yeah, so I got some cross-stitching done, just not a lot. I don't know why I can't stay focused right now. I mean, on a normal weekday, I could get 1,000 stitches. And it took me 2 days. Well, mind you, I had to work in the morning, and then I cleaned the house, and then I had to take Becca to work, and then I made the worst mistake in the world. I went to Walmart on a Saturday. Oh, go to Walmart on Saturday before 10 o'clock. Don't go after 10 o'clock unless you want to torture yourself. Because, yeah, I'm like, I'm only going in for a couple of things. It won't be that bad. Oh, it was that bad. It was that bad. It was awful. Oh. And so then, did I take a nap that day? I probably came home and took a nap after putting all the groceries away. Yeah, I think I took a nap while John went and picked up Becca. This is my favorite time to take a nap. Yeah, so today's the Flosstube. Today is when I get to pick all the new starts. So, yay! I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Ooh, it is Tuesday. Okay, so yesterday, it was a good day. I had some orders, not a lot, but better than 3. So after I got home, me and John did the Flosstube. Oh my God, he was cracking me up. That boy, I'm telling you, him and his cocks. So after we got done with the Flosstube, I decided to work on Santa's Coming to Town bundle. So I worked on the cup, and I decided, of course, I'm going to start choking now. I decided that I was going to work on it in the living room, then I brought it into the bedroom, and then I decided all week long, when I go to bed, that's the one I'm going to be stitching on. It could be a finish. If I do, I think 200 stitches a night, it'll be done. Which, when I'm in my bedroom, I can stitch, my brain is just like, dar. I can stitch a lot in my bedroom. All my distractions are on. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. And I like to just put on a book and just stitch. So, tonight, I don't know which one I'm going to do tonight. It's going to be a new start. I know that. Just depends on what time I get home. I love having so many choices. I really do. And they're all new starts, so I've been wanting to start these. So, you know, it's all good in the hood. Yeah. Oh my God, what a weak clip. We're only at 2 minutes and I have like nothing else to say. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, really. Did I say that I did 200 stitches? Once I got into the bedroom last night. So, I didn't realize I stopped at 199 in the living room. And when I got in the bedroom, I was like, I looked, I said, oh my gosh, I'm at 199. Like, you know what? I think I'm just going to put 1 stitch in to bring it up to 200 and call it a night. Because I was quite exhausted when I went to bed. The funny thing is, we were watching On Patrol Live, and I think maybe we watched it because it took me a while to get that in Pattern Keeper. What I need to do is I need to make a new folder and export my progress when I know I'm going into the bedroom into a file that says moving to bedroom or something like that. Because to find that pattern was like a nightmare in the all the patterns that I have exported. So I have one file that says for export, and And whenever I export the PDF, then, you know, my words are just not with me today. I look in that file to upload it, because a lot of that progress that's in that exporting file is from my old tablet things I haven't even touched this year. So, yeah. I just don't know how to organize it, though. I'm hoping, though, because I think it was Sunday night, I went through and I got rid of all the old exports. So maybe that will help. I think it's too because of the pattern that it was. It was a bundle. So it's very hard to just pick out the one because they all have the same cover photo. I guess it is of the one pattern. And at least in Pattern Keeper, I can put something about mock-up. I don't remember what it is, but if you click that, then you see what the mock-up would look like, not the thumbnail that Pattern Keeper gives to you. I mean, sometimes it's a good mock-up, but sometimes it's just a glimpse of the pattern. So I can't think of what it is, but yeah, but I think it's when you do the 3 bars on the pattern, I think it's the first one. If you click on that, it says something, and then underneath you check that box, and it's something about mock-up, view mock-up or something. And it's not when you go into the gears or any of that. It's hard to explain when I'm not in front of the Pattern Keeper. Because you know what, dude? That's not a lane. My God. Oh. I was waiting to see if he was going to turn into that gas station. I'm like, oh, okay, I can see that. No, he wanted into my lane. That's why I honked my horn, because he didn't turn. Okay, and I got road rage. We all know that. There's no denying it. Okay, that's all I have to say. So, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Which I know this is one big long clip, but I never know how to end this. So, bye guys. Ooh, it is, I think Wednesday. Yeah. Cher's got me all messed up because she's always off on Tuesday and she worked yesterday, so now I feel like it's Thursday. Yeah. Which is not fun. But it's only Wednesday. I'm like 95% sure it's Wednesday. So, I got a lot of stitching done last night. 800 stitches. So I worked on, I don't know why I just put a piece of gum in my mouth. I worked on, I think it's called North Pole. Like the North Pole collection or something like that. I worked on the hot chocolate. And I was sitting there before I started the pattern. I'm like, I don't want to stitch all this white. I'm changing it to a different color. So for about a half an hour, I played with Pattern Keeper, putting different colors in. And none were just like singing to me. I was doing all shades of blue, all shades of purple. I didn't want to do green or red because it's Christmas and there's already so much greens and red in the pattern. So I didn't want to do that. So I was thinking, I'm like, okay, what about making the border look like a wood, you know? So, oh shoot, now I can't remember what number. I want to say it was like try to remember to tell you tomorrow. Or just watch the Flosstube and you'll see it, because I'm going to mention it in the Flosstube. But oh my god, it looks so freaking good. So all these patterns, I'm going to do that as the outer. And then, of course, there's white, like, highlighting the words. I don't know how else to say it, but there's a line of white on the ones, I guess it's shadowing, I don't know, to shadow it, or something like that, I don't know. In coloring, you did it on one side, that was the light source, or what, I don't know, I didn't get into all that shit. I just colored. I hated shading. So, anyways, I'm gonna keep those white where you're supposed to, but if it's borders or like this one has sections, like borders in borders, I'm gonna keep those. It's like this, I was kind of looking for like a coppery, but not a coppery color. It looks really cool. So I was thinking like a sign, you know. Anywho, tonight is Merry Christmas. I'll be working on that. I really want to work on this one again. I'm enjoying it that much. I have almost all the border done. Because each corner has like this fancy, it almost reminds me like lace. Or wood carving. Now it's just wood carving. Or burnt wood, or whatever that's called. Okay, there's really nothing else to talk about. I know this vlog is probably going to be short, but I really have nothing else to talk about. It's almost 5 minutes, so hey, that's something, right? I'm just really excited about how it's looking. So, I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Ooh, it is Thursday. So, yesterday I worked on Merry Christmas Gnome. And oh my goodness. I got 700 stitches in it. It kind of looks like my gnome is floating right now. I started doing the bottom part where he's walking on the snow, but I don't have his feet on yet, so it looks like he's floating on the snow. I'm loving it. I didn't want to put it down. Oh my gosh. If I could, I would work on it again tonight, but not gonna do that. So I'm going to, I know you're not gonna believe this, but I'm gonna work from a pattern, a paper pattern. I couldn't get this one pattern to load, and it looks like it's a simple one. So what are you doing? So I'm just gonna print it out and I'm gonna work on it tonight. I don't know. And now I'm double thinking myself, because I'm in a challenge that we're really trying to, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Not tonight. It might be next week. I'll keep this one out and I'll work on it next week when because the challenge ends, not challenge, the event ends on Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll just work on it next week after Tuesday. Because we're really trying to finish this one. So, I think I'm going to work on Merry Christmas more tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I might work on Merry Christmas and work on the other one that I was working on. Oh, I got so many choices. I have 3 that I really want to work on. So, we will see. We will see. Hopefully I can get home at a decent time tonight. And last night, all I did was cross-stitch and had my knee propped up, elevated, whatever you want to call it. And I iced it on and off, on and off, on and off, all night long. And today, it actually feels a hell of a lot better. So, I forgot to take the meds. I gotta call John and have him bring those Tylenols. Because I was taking Tylenols too when I'm supposed to. But I forgot to do it an hour ago. So I'll have him bring those. I might have him bring an ice pack too. So I can ice it at work. Yeah, I think I might get off of here and call him. Because there's nothing else to say. You know, I did 700 stitches last night. I'm super proud of that. I've been having really bad stitch counts. 200, 300. So to have an 800 yesterday, or well, you know, the day before that, and a 700 last night, it's just very happy, very happy. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hello, it's Friday, last day of the clips of the vlog, last day of the vlog, last clip of the vlog. Holy shit, get it together, Becky. Okay, so, I got home yesterday, and it was beautiful. It was like 73 degrees. So I decided to go on my patio, or my gazebo, or whatever you want to call the damn thing, deck, and stitch. So I stayed out there for about an hour and a half and stitched. Then me and John miracle-growed the garden. And then I went in my bedroom and put on a book and just stitched and stitched and stitched. And I finished. Santa is coming. I don't think it's Two-Town. I think it's called Santa is Coming Bundle. And I finished the one where Santa's in the cup. I did 957 stitches, I think it was. I don't remember now. Yeah. So, after I was done stitching, I just went to bed. So then, this morning I woke up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stitch, right? Because I didn't have to be to work until 11 o'clock. Well, see what happened is I got on my damn phone and I started playing these games. Jonathan hooked me up with some games that you can win money, and just by playing the games, I don't know. I already fucked up once and I've already used $10 of my money because it said deposits. And I thought, okay, deposit it into my bank. No, it means to deposit it in your thing so you can keep playing. So, whatever. Yeah. So, I was playing solitary. Man, in the day, I used to like rock solitary. And then I started playing spider solitary. And I used to play that all the time. But gotta get used to playing it again, because the games are winnable. Because I mean, I won a lot of games when I used to play it, but it's all about the strategy, and it's played with, I want to say it's either 2 or 3 decks, and you don't throw them like, you know how you get the ace and then you throw it up and then you just build on that. You build in the game. But the one thing, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, probably a stolen U-Haul. Yeah, so I had to play that one and really remember how to do it, because I'm not being able to move stacks around. I think I remembered, like, you tried to get the king up at the top, and you do it in suit, so it's king, queen, jack, 10, spades, all spades. But you can move black to red to help you. So I don't know, I gotta play it and get back into the hang of it. But I don't want this to eat up my stitching time, so this is gonna be a nighttime thing. When I go to bed, I'll be playing these games at night. Okay, why are we going so slow? I can't handle this. You can't go 30 in a 40. And there's no one in front of you. Are you stupid? Apparently, yes. Oh my God. Yeah, so I wanted to, because today we're starting the new start season tweeting. I think is what it's called. And I'm always like, I wouldn't say the last one to start it, but I just wanted to start it first thing this morning, because Danielle usually gets done before me. Well, it's about 50-50. Well, let's put it this way. Or sometimes this is what Danielle does. Danielle, bus, honk honk, running you over with the bus. Danielle wakes up in the morning, and with her coffee, she puts in a couple of stitches. Because I'm like, no, I usually get off before her, or we're getting off at the same time. So, yeah. So, I was trying to put a couple of stitches in with my tea in the morning. It's iced tea, it's not fancy tea. But no, I got sucked into these damn games. So, yeah. But I plan on this weekend just stitching my little heart out. My knee was feeling so good yesterday, so I didn't ice it at all. And this morning when I got up, I barely could walk on it. So I got the ice pack again in the car. So I'm actually icing it right now while I'm driving to work. I mean, I can walk. It's very painful. The only thing I can explain it feels like when I take a step, I try to unbend my knee. You ever have one of those old rubber bands where it was like dried out and crusty, and it was very hard to expand it? That's what it feels like. Like my knee, the ligaments don't want to expand. They just want me to keep my knee. All I can think of is say closed. Keep it bent. And not, extend it. So, yeah. I'm just so sick of my... And then yesterday, oh my God, words. It was beautiful outside. It was so nice. I could have sat out there for another, 3-4 hours. But as I'm sitting out there, my hip started hurting. And I'm like, oh no. I'm not dealing with hip pain and with knee pain. So I went in the house and I went in my bedroom, and I think that's the problem too, is that I was in my chair that I sleep in. It's fine for sleeping, but to stitch, I think I cocked my knee out the wrong way, and I think that's what happened. I don't know. It's frustrating. I'm sick of being in pain, and I mean, just in the last 2 months, I've had the hip pain since what? The 1st of May, basically. And then I strained my elbow, because I never hold baskets in my left hand straight down, if that makes any sense. I can do it in my right all day long. But it was, probably about a month ago now. I had 2 very heavy baskets, and I decided I was going to carry them both. And I felt it right when I picked it up. I was like, oh shit, I just messed up my elbow. Which I'm very surprised, because that didn't take long to heal. Because let me tell you, I've done it 3 times already. And I've learned, you don't use that elbow then. You try your hardest not to use that elbow. And with the left one, it was very easy not to use it. So, yeah. Then you went from the elbow to the knee. But in between the elbow and the knee, the hip started feeling better. And then when the knee really went crazy, then my hip wasn't hurting at all. Or maybe because my freaking knee was hurting so much, I couldn't feel my elbow. Not elbow, hip. Oh my God. I'm old. I hate being old. I don't like it anymore. I don't heal fast enough, and it's a pain. Okay. I hope I was entertaining enough for you. I'm telling you, you come here for the madness, and the madness goes in my brain and in my body. So, or what's going on on my body and in my brain. Yeah, so I'm hoping for a lot of stitches this week. We will see in the Flosstube on Monday. Because you're going to come back and watch the vlog, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot what I really need to write it down. That's my problem. I need to start writing things down. So, yeah. I'm hoping, too, this weekend to listen to my book a lot. So, yeah, that's my plan. So, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.